In this episode, we are going to learn about divination tools, how to use them, how to connect to them, and how to tap into your superpowers. Let's not waste any more time. Let's get going. Have you ever felt like you wanted to try something new, but you're worried that you're not going to be good at it? Well, I have some good news for you. It doesn't matter if you're good. It just matters that you're learning. And to prove it, I teamed up with Skillshare. It's a creative learning community to help your inner artist, no matter your experience. There are thousands of courses for you to choose from, including watercolor painting, filmmaking, leadership skills. I took Writing and Blogging with Passion by Marisa because I found her teaching style really cool for me. Plus, Skillshare now has subtitles in languages like Spanish and French. Now you can stop putting off your personal growth and start creating. These courses were made to empower you, and there are no ads to distract your creative journey. Skillshare is sponsoring this video, guys. So to give you a spooky good deal, the first 1,000 of my subscribers to click the link in the description will get 1 month free trial of Skillshare. You have until the end of October 2021. Happy Halloween! When I first started this journey many years ago, I was attracted to learning and having anything mystical. I bought crystals, wands, feathers, staffs, rattles, drums, pendulums, tarot decks. Anything that I thought would bring me closer to that invisible veil, I collected. I wanted. I even started traveling around the world, and I wanted to meet shamans. I wanted to meet medicine women or men. I wanted to meet psychics and mystics. I even met a mambo. I wanted to see how they tapped into the quantum field. What was their secret? What divination tools were they using? But to my surprise, some of them were just using household items, while others had purchased like these super extravagant tools. But what's funny is it didn't seem to matter. They all seemed to work. Why? I found out that it's intention, belief, focus, and power. This is the most important formula when you're using your divination tools. Not how much they cost or where you got them from, because the power is within you. So find the tool that gets you excited and have fun exploring. I'm going to list a few just to get your feet wet, but if you want to learn more, you can always pop over to my website. What the heck are divination tools? That's right, I call them tools because that's what they are. Just like a carpenter uses a hammer or a plumber uses a wrench, mystics, we use divination tools. These are just different ways to help you feel confident in expressing what you're already picking up. Remember, the real magic is inside of you. A little tip for you. I want you to create a sacred space. Have a ceremony or a ritual. This is going to help you transition from your muggle self into a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry.
Now, I need my ritual to help me transition. I do. If I don't, it feels like I'm going to work in my pajamas. And I mean pre-COVID. I need that time to bring out my higher mystical pants. Mystical parts. Now, when you first begin your journey, you may feel drawn or connected to using certain tools like a pendulum or runes or tea leaves or tarot cards. Maybe even your nonna's holy water or her collection of saint cards. Do you guys know which saint card helps you to find lost things? Anybody? No? Of course I know. I've been doing this a long time. It's St. Anthony. Do I look like I'm new here? Now, you can see that there are many, many divination tools. Some of them are going to be easier for you to work with. The most important thing is to be kind to yourself and know that this is going to take some time and take some practice. Now let's start with the pendulum. This is probably one of the easiest tools to use. It's a simple matter of asking yes or no questions and getting the answers. It all depends on how the pendulum swings. So the trick is learning to ask the right questions. Now, when you first get your pendulum, you can train it to show you what the direction means. You can also do it by creating a chart or by asking your pendulum, right? Show me what a yes looks like. Show me what a no looks like. Now, for me personally, I like the yes to go forward and backwards, like yes, and no to go back and forth. Or I also like yes to be clockwise and then no to be counterclockwise. Again, this is just my preference. I'll also use my pendulum sometimes during a tarot reading, right? To double check if my card is correct. So I'll place my pendulum over the card. If it goes counterclockwise, then I'll pull another card, right? But if it goes clockwise, I just keep it. My dad was very mystical in his own way, which I find kind of sweet. But he would get a needle and thread, and if somebody was pregnant, he would place the needle in front of the belly and he'd watch the direction that it would swing in. And from that, he'd be able to tell whether that person was going to have a girl or a boy. And he'd always be right. And I used to think, wow, how does he do that? That's so cool. Runes. It's been said that runes are actually one of the oldest divination tools. We're going back 800 AD, people. There are 24 runes in each set, and each letter of the runic alphabet has a different meaning depending on the way that these things are cast. For me, I like to keep things super simple. Think of a question that I want an answer to, clear my mind, pop my hand in this beautiful pouch, pull it out, and I look up the meaning. When you buy a set, it usually comes with a little booklet so you can just look it up. Or if you're a member, I have a beautiful printout over on my website that you can have. Reading tea leaves. Now, this one's really cool. This one's been around since the 17th century. Now, personally, I don't read tea leaves. I'm more of a drinker. The reader, she makes a cup of tea, then she pours out all that extra liquid. She turns the cup upside down and she reads what she sees. How cool is that? So fun, so easy. I wonder if I can do it with tea bags. Tarot cards. Tarot cards for me are like a really good guideline, right? They give me a map of what somebody's going through as opposed to just a fixed future. It's something that I believe can be changed. Especially if you're doing healing work, you're trying to shift your awareness and you're constantly purging old stuff. Like I see it with clients when they come in, if they're attracting crappy relationships, their cards are going to show me they're attracting crappy relationships. But after an energy healing, if we look at those cards again, that's going to change. Why? Because we upgraded their energy. We released and removed those old programs, so now they have space to attract something new and something good in their life. Tarot cards, it's usually made up of 78 cards, right? You have the major arcana, the minor arcana, you have all the suits, from the wands, the swords, the cups, coins, or pentacles. You have all these images giving you messages. I love looking at the pictures, and that's how I usually will pick out my deck of cards. It's like whatever I think is beautiful is coming home with me.
Big mistake. Big. Huge. I have to go shopping now.
But when you're first starting out, I recommend the Rider-Waite cards. Now, when you first get the tarot deck, it feels overwhelming. What do all the different cards mean? What are the major arcanas? What are the minor arcanas? How do I place my cards in front of me? What are the different ways I can place my cards? So to help you out, I actually created a little mini course for you where I break it all up. We're gonna teach you step by step, slowly, at your own pace, and make it fun, because all of this is about having fun. And if I can help you unlock your gifts, I would love to do that. So come on over to my website and become part of our tribe. Now, there are many divination tools, but these are the ones I enjoy. These are the ones that light me up. Now remember again, the answers, they're already within you. Don't get caught up in feeling like you have to memorize everything. That's that analytical mind. These are just tools to help you unlock your gifts, to give you the confidence just to get it out. Remember, you're not your emotions. You're not your thoughts. You are light. So stay bright. Until next time, I'm Marisa Grieco, your mystical guide.